After you've downloaded and installed the Dropvm software, simply log in with the registered email address and password assigned to you, and left-click Login. Once your credentials validate against the server, you will be ready to set up and deploy your ringless voicemail drop campaign. Each campaign is configured and deployed in 3 simple steps: set, check, and deploy. Set is where we find all the settings pertaining to our campaign. Check is where we test our campaign against a given number. And deploy is simply where we left-click Run and launch our campaign. So let's go back to the start from the Settings tab. The first thing we're going to do is choose our data list, which contains the list of phone numbers that we want to deploy to. Simply left-click the Choose List button and find the CSV file that contains your numbers. Left-click Open, and that will open up a file preview window that will allow you to see a subset of records from that chosen CSV file. And you simply need to locate the column which contains the phone numbers. Once you've done so, left-click that column, left-click OK. Dropvm will perform a duplicate check on that CSV list to make sure that you have no duplicates, and your list is now loaded and ready to go. Next, we want to specify the caller ID in the caller ID text box. And thirdly, we want to choose the audio file from the audio file list box here that we would like to deploy to our campaign. Now, if you right-click on a selected audio file, as you populate this list, and there are more of them, you may want to play that audio to remind yourself which audio file or which campaign this audio file may belong to. Simply highlight the audio file in question, right-click, and from the context menu, choose Play. If you no longer need that audio file on your account, simply left-click Delete, and that will delete the audio file from your account. Now, to add audio files to this list, you can choose to left-click Upload and choose an MP3 file. It must be in MP3 format. You can choose an MP3 file from your computer and add it to that list, or you can left-click Create, specify a 10-digit phone number, and once you do so, this Call Now button will be enabled, and Dropvm, after you left-click on that button, will place an outbound phone call to you, and you can follow the IVR system to record an audio file to place into your account. And once you've done that, you can simply refresh this list here, and it will display the newly recorded audio file that you just recorded. Once you've got all of those complete, you've chosen the list, chosen the caller ID, and selected the audio file that you would like to deploy to your recipients, move to the next tab, which is Check. Here, you just want to check your campaign against a number, so you can go ahead and put in your cell phone number if it's supported by one of the top 4 carriers, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, or Verizon, and we'll do a test drop to that number so that you can make sure that the audio file that you've chosen is the correct audio file for the campaign, and that in fact the system is working. Lastly is Deploy. Just left-click the Run button and you're off to the races. If there's anything else that I can do to assist you, you can always reach out to me at support@dropvm.com, and I will assist you in the support process. With that, thank you for your time and for your business. Take care now.